So again, I'm gonna do look through a book that I got for source material. And I quite like the look of this one. For the cover, at least, I can do something with this. Even as deteriorated as this mosaic looks, that could be a little bit part of it. Put something else in this lady's hands. Mostly, that's mostly what I do with it. I could put something else on her head. Cut like that, you've got a good picture instantly, and this isn't too hard to cut through. But some of these mosaics, again, this looks good. Again, some of the pen quite pensive with the pen. It's a shame there's some deterioration there, but that might actually work out well as part of it. And as always, with these things, there's good landscapey type pieces to be weird with. If I can possibly find a way of separating this without too much problem damage, that would be very good. This is Pompeii. Yeah, it's Pompeii. I've been there. I think it's Pompeii. Good little pictures. These little pictures are also good for, adding stuff in. But there are some good things pictures in this that will make for just, the main base of the picture. Because this would be good, because I can have things in here and putting things in front of it. So that's a good element here. This here is good. Again, for that kind of thing. So you've got a lot of the buildings with arches. They're always good, interesting, because you can always put stuff in the windows. That's always worth doing. Just to add some weirdness. And as you know, I like to add the weirdness. Again, this, if I can get to the join properly, or even just this on its own, you wouldn't necessarily need to have that bit, and I could make a bigger piece. But if I had this whole thing, I could have a big sky there, and it'd be a big square piece. But one of the things that is good for this, and that's a good picture as well, this painting, that's good for at least stuff that's added in to the artwork. So we'll go past the public buildings. There's things like this. That's obviously a very good painting to work with. The mosaics not so much, but that may have some interest. Again, things like this are good, but the things with the statues are very good. So a lot of buildings, obviously, in this, people and places. So, but these statues are good. But the buildings are good for. This is a good book for that end of things. So, if I want to do something, I know it's on this subject. I can, if I want that kind of touch to an image, to a piece of artwork, then I can run for this. This would be good if I was to put in other bits in between there. Maybe other statues, maybe not. So we have a collage statue. This is also very good. These kind of ancient these not ancient, but these vintage paintings are always good, because I can do with things with that and not be done for copyright infringement. This is a good statue. This is very dynamic the way they are. That would be fun to put in some kind of painting where it's not where it's not of that ilk. So to show some good juxtaposition there. That's always good. And there's that picture again from the front. Again, these. By the way, this isn't the devil. This is Io. The arrival of Io in Egypt, painted from the 1st century AD. So some of these are pretty vintage, ancient paintings even. Again, all this is good. It's just this is a really good find for how little it cost, really. So there's another book I bought along with it, so it ended up being £2 for £1. Again, this is from that on the Bernardo's charity shop. So I think I'm going to get a lot of good artwork from this. I think, and you can make make a whole bunch of jokes about the whole phenomenon recently of not that recently now, but of more of last year of how often men think about the Roman Empire. That trend that that came about. So there's just something, the way that this has deteriorated is it just looks absolutely fantastic. So that would be great to use in a piece. So sometimes nature provides a thing for us. This is funny. It looks like it's a vendor of pillows, but it looks like they've got tea bags suspended over their heads. So that's a good one as well. So yeah, this is a good book. I intend to make many pieces of artwork with it. Instantly, I've got the idea of something I can do with that, which is good. And it's not often I do stuff from the cover, which is very unique. So let me know what you think. Do you think this is a good book? It's whether it's a shame or cut it up. The place I go to actually also all the other charity shops I buy stuff from. This is of course a question for other college artists out there. I wonder if you actually tell the people you buy these books from, I wonder if you actually tell them what you're going to do with them. I never do, because there's always a worry they might not let me buy them otherwise. Because once I bought a bunch of National Geographics from a charity shop in nearby town, and it was like a big pile of them. It was like about 20 of them or something, maybe even 30 actually, or 40. I can't remember. It was a large amount. And the guy said, "Oh, well, yeah, what do you tend to do with these?" And I think he was thinking, I don't know if I was either a collector or I was planning on selling it on eBay. But I was like, oh, I'm sure I'll find a use for them. There was a little bit of temptation of saying, well, I'm going to cut them up, but just see what the looks on the face would be like. But uh, common sense, stuck through. So let me know what you think. Like, share, and subscribe. My description has my link tree in it, which has my merch links and my socials. And I shall speak to you soon. Thank you.